All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakorash, give honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit, your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. This one right here, y'all. Esau Edom is, he's just a complete piece of crap, a piece of poop. Here it is in this world. It's now become public knowledge that much of what we're eating and drinking is polluted, and it is designed to have side effects down the line that will leave you with a chronic disorder that this man's government will treat you for, so that they can continually make money off of you, right? This is the United States healthcare and diet all summed up, right? You have the SAD, the Standard American Diet. Sad, because if you stick to it, you'll be diseased in your mind and body. So this guy, you know, decades have gone by, he's created so-called healthy brands for people to eat. And in all actuality, the brands are not healthy. If you go and buy juices because you think it's a better alternative than soda or Hawaiian punch, right? Then you're a fool. The best juice to get, y'all, is to make your own juice. And I'm telling y'all, brothers and sisters, that sincerely. The healthiest juice to get is the juice you make at your own house, whether it be a hand press squeezer with smoothies or from an actual juicer. Because anything you buy at the store is a majority sugar and chemicals. I'm just keeping it a whole buck solid with you. Don't play yourself. Now, if you want to drink something because you enjoy the taste, that's more than fine. But don't fool yourself. Don't go pick up this, you know, Naked brand. And this is something, coincidentally, you know, us and some of the brothers that got to talking about. V8s ain't healthy for you. Naked is not healthy for you. That other brand, Bolthouse, all that shit is pure sugar. And these companies have gotten in trouble for it. So, y'all, what we need is the kingdom. Hey, we try our best, eat healthy, eat as clean as you can, right? Obviously, you avoid the defiled foods, the foods that we're not permitted to eat in the scriptures. But truly understand that all this shit is polluted, y'all. So let me start with that, and we'll come back to the clip. That is the prophecy, y'all, that we were going to be eating our defiled bread amongst the Gentiles, and there's quite literally nothing we can do about that. Ezekiel 4:13, and the Lord God said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So our food is defiled. Even the healthy stuff, even the organic stuff, even the stuff that says non-GMO. If you truly believe there ain't nothing modified in there, come on, be wise. So let's go here.
That's not the case. The popular line of fruit juices, protein smoothies, fruit smoothies, and other similar beverages dominated convenience store refrigerators and impulse buy coolers in grocery stores across the country, thanks to its identity as a healthy option for a meal on the go. But was it really as good for you as it claimed?
No. Was it really as good for you as it claimed? The answer to that is no.
What happened to the bottled smoothie trend anyway? Well, today we're revealing the naked truth about naked juice.
So let me fast forward, because originally it did start out, you know, it was these two guys who just started blending up smoothies in their backyard, right? And they started selling it to their neighbors. But then once Starbucks gets a hold of it, let's take it back a little bit. Then the motherfuckers went corporate. Let's see.
Woke up every morning at 3 a.m. to buy fresh oranges and then made the juice at home. Bleeden and Rosenberg decided to go into business, and that business started.
Yep, so it was these two dudes, they decided to go, I believe one of them was an Amalekite too. They decided they were making smoothies for everybody on their block, and then they decided to go big.
Real small. Rosenberg woke up every morning at 3 a.m. to buy fresh oranges and then made the juice at home in his kitchen. He then sold that juice himself on the Santa Monica boardwalk, as well as out the back of a local sub shop, all while fully clothed. Whether due to hard work.
So right, if you're gonna go to your local farm, y'all, or you know somebody that grows fruit and vegetables and hand makes it, then that's cool. But when you start going to these supermarkets, these gas stations, these stores and buying shit, you have to be real with yourself. This shit's completely chemically blown over.
Or dumb luck. The business took off, but while buying a juicer and turning it into a massively profitable corporation is pretty much the American dream, just 5 years later, they sold out to Chiquita just before Bleeden checked himself into a drug rehab facility and sadly never returned to the juice business. But Rosenberg kept juicing, founding the brand Evolution Fresh in 1995. He stuck with that one longer than he did with Naked, though he did finally sell it to Starbucks in 2011. Starbucks still owns it today.
So it went to Chiquita, then it went to Starbucks.
But Rosenberg is still affiliated with the brand and holds the title of Chief Juice Officer, which probably comes with a heck of a...
So now we're gonna fast forward. So there was a point in time where these products were, considered, 100% fruits, right? Natural, non-GMO. But then they get bought out by corporate. And what do you think happens when you begin to mass produce things throughout the whole world? It simply isn't possible to produce it quick enough out of your backyard to have it in every Walmart, Target, Meijer, Kroger, Tom Thumb, BJ's, Whole Foods, and whatnot throughout the world. So what do you think happened, y'all? We're gonna fast forward. Let me see.
Lurine remineralizing gum. This isn't just gum.
So right here, controversies and setbacks, right? So it was going all the way, the scandal started hitting around, 2008, 2010? We're about to see.
Naked Juice may claim to bear all, but the truth is, things haven't always gone quite so smoothly for these smoothies. Starting with the 2005 rebranding, Naked Juice's marketing routinely made claims that product was all natural, that it contained 100% juice and nothing artificial, and that it was a non-GMO product, which means it doesn't contain any genetically modified organisms. That all seems straightforward enough, but in 2012, the company was hit with a class action lawsuit alleging that those claims were mostly false. It
Completely false.
turned out that some of those extra vitamins listed on the bottle were actually artificially produced flavors, fibers, and sweeteners, including stuff like genetically modified soy. In other words, Naked Juice was far from being all natural, 100% non-GMO anything. The company denied any wrongdoing and stood by its marketing, but later backpedaled and settled the suit for $9 million, while agreeing to stop claiming its products were all natural.
So now they told the truth. It's not all natural. There is GMOs in it, y'all. So since simply this shit's fruit flavored sugar, right? If you really, y'all, if you're lacking some sort of fruit, if you're lacking iron, if you're lacking potassium, go get the actual fruit and make the shit at home yourself. And I'm saying this could apply with any realm, not just the fruit game. If you need some, okay, which one is smarter to buy? Frozen potatoes out of bag or actual potatoes from your local fruit and vegetable market, a real physical potato? You understand what I'm saying? All right, this is the world that Esau Edom has fabricated. And he knows that through doing this, you break down the bodies and the minds of the people. You weaken the minds of the people, which is why you read things like this in second Esdras, y'all. We are literally lesser stock of human than that which our ancestors were. Second Esdras 5, I'm gonna start at 53. It says, "And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of the youth are of one fashion, and they that be born in the time of age, when the womb faileth, are otherwise." So a woman who has her children early, they tend to be bodily stronger and more stout than those of when she's getting closer to being geriatric, right? And or menopause, where she can no longer have children or have them safely. Verse 54, it says, "Consider thou therefore also how that ye are of less stature than those that were before you." So all these millennium later, y'all, we are weaker in our minds and bodies than our ancestors were. And one of the big contributing factors is our diet, which we have absolutely no control over. We are literally getting less nutrients in the food that we eat, which can lead to hunger cravings or overconsumption, because the shit that we're eating is not as nutrient dense. Hence, you feel like you're still hungry even though you just ate 5 servings of something, because the substance ain't in it. Weaker, shorter, stupid. That's essentially what we're dealing with here. Let's come back.
Products were all natural. In 2016, the Center for Science in the Public Interest filed another suit that essentially claimed all of Naked Juice's marketing since the 2005 makeover had been deceptive. Among other things, the suit cited the company's habit of using misleading packing. For example, Naked's Kale Blazer juice came in a bottle that depicted leafy greens, while the juice inside was mostly made from apple juice and orange juice.
Wow, no greens whatsoever. So how'd they make it green? They dyed it, y'all. They chemically dyed it.
Neither of which are nearly as good for you. Once again, Pepsi settled the suit and agreed to make all sorts of changes to Naked's marketing and packaging. These changes included adding a warning that the drink isn't a low-calorie beverage, and reducing the size of the text, which reads, "No sugar added." Now, that claim is still true, but
so you see, y'all, they're full of shit now. So simple, I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't. Brothers and sisters, straight up, if there's something you're trying to get into your diet, go get the actual fruit and vegetables. No, don't be naive enough to go buy some of that bullshit thinking you're doing something for your health. Be real with yourself. All right, let me get this. See, what Esau doesn't do is keep the land Sabbath. Therefore, by proxy, the very products, the very fruits and vegetables that are being produced, their quality and their size over all this time has diminished. Even the fruits and vegetables that we're eating now are not as strong as they used to be. Why? Because this devil. Let me do this. I know that's Leviticus. I believe it's Leviticus 27. Oh no, not reap. So excuse me. Yep. Let me see. 25. Let me see. Yep, the 25th chapter. Okay. Yep, land Sabbath. Leviticus 25, we'll start at 3. It says, 6 years shalt thou sow thy vineyard, and 6 years shalt thou prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. So 6 years you can work the land. The 7th year you let it rest, right? And essentially you would go from 3 years. You would live off of that. You would live off of that fruit. The Lord would bless the land to produce enough for you that 6th year to where it would last again until the 9th year when you were allowed to, sow and reap. Verse 20, it says, and ye shall say, what shall we eat the 7th year? Behold, we shall not sow nor gather nor increase. Then I will command my blessing upon you in the 6th year, and it shall bring forth fruit 3 years. And ye shall sow the 8th year, and eat yet of old fruit until the 9th year. Until our fruits come in, ye shall eat of the old store. Right, so the 6th year, the Lord would have the crop yield be 3 times as strong to last you. You plant again in the 8th year, then that 9th year you could reap it up again. So essentially you had to go 3 years waiting. Does Esau keep this? No. Let me get this. Cluster grapes. Y'all, the fruit and vegetables used to be so potent. It took give me 1 second. Right here, Numbers 13 and 23 says, and they came unto the brook of Eshcol, and cut down from thence a branch with 1 cluster of grapes, and they bare it between 2 upon a staff, and they brought of the pomegranates and of the figs. Let me see. Actually, let me see if I can get a picture. Right here. Now, of course, they're gonna show Edomites, right? But y'all, hey, these ain't the old days where you gotta have 2 men hoisting off a big old clunk of grapes. The land isn't producing like that anymore. Why? Because Esau Edom isn't treating the land how it's supposed to. So if you really believe he's going to make it easy for you and give you what you need in one of them weak ass plastic bottles, then you're being naive, y'all. This is the devil we're dealing with. He's completely flipped everything upside down. This is one of the reasons why the earth is mourning. The earth is out of course. Everything that you're supposed to do, he's doing the opposite, y'all. He's making life absolutely abominable and deplorable down here in this earth for everything and for everybody. And when you're constantly destroying the land, eventually you're destroying the people. Let me do this real quick.
Holy man, this is episode 3, and today I'm going to be reviewing Monster and showing you just how fucking god-awful it is for your health. The point of this series is to show you the harmful additives in popular snacks and beverages, and then to provide a healthy alternative without sacrificing too much flavor, because I like shit that tastes good. Alright, so as you can see, this list is fucking extensive, full of shit.
So just look at that, y'all. Don't none of that shit. I ain't never seen pyridoxine hydrochloride grow out the ground. I've never seen cyancobalamine grow out the ground. I ain't seen niacinamide grow out the ground. This shit is killing you. This shit's killing us, y'all. Profits over people. He don't give a damn. Esau Edom doesn't give a damn. And even though you can try to go to a healthy alternative, right, which he's going to make a mention of here at the end of the video. This shit is still in a can. Don't be fooled. There is no healthy alternative. In this world, everything is killing you. Don't you get it? With Lipton tea in the back. And some rat piss on the side of the bottle. God damn it. If they selling that shit in the store, the shit ain't good, homie. I'm trying to tell you nicely. You want some rice? Oh, you want some white rice? Here you go. Let me get you together. Goop, scoop, goop, scoop. Where that nigga Ray at when you need him, man? Look at this shit. I'm just fast forward, man. It's a crazy ass cycle. All this shit go through that dirty ass water. Shit getting stretched. Shit getting chopped and dried. That shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy. So, yep. This is what we're dealing with here, y'all. And Esau Edom knows that having a good diet affects your health, which is why he's stripped us of that, y'all. This is a on-purpose plot and a plan. The enemy isn't gonna let you be healthy, bro. Granted, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from trying to be healthy. I'm just having y'all. The big takeaway, y'all, go get if you really want to get healthier, go get the natural shit. Real talk. I'm from heart to heart. Go to your local shop at your local. Out here in Detroit, we have what's known as Randazzo Fruit Market. That's where I like to go to. Literally 5 minutes from my house. Right, brothers who know me, you know. Literally, I go right down the street, get my literal fruits and vegetables. Buying Diet Coke, you're clowning yourself. All right. Ciroc, I could get it out of either or. Let me see. Let me check. I'm gonna be ending it short, y'all. I didn't need a whole lot. I just wanted to show you, this man, he's he's a motherfucker, man. He's a motherfucker. Yeah, yep. Ciroc. I could get both of them. Ciroc 30 and 15. It says, health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Jump down to 25. A cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. So if we're able to learn this through the scriptures, if we know that eating a good, clean diet right has the ability to help you in your life, if we know that, the devil knows that. So he's going to put every obstacle that he can in the way. So if that means he'll lie to you and tell you something is healthy when it is completely not, to lure you in and eat it, then you have to realize that, y'all. Don't be simple now. Don't be simple. So that's really it. I just wanted to highlight this, y'all. Damn it. Right. The best way to, Elder Apostle Gabar and Elder Apostle Ramlab, they've been doing, Elder Apostle Gabar and Elder Apostle Tahar, they've been doing videos recently of some of the health drinks and concoctions that they make, right? Elder Apostle Tahar, he has the one called the Mud. The other one, Elder Apostle Gabar, he has the Elixir Fixer, right? They didn't use, if you notice, they didn't buy that in a bottle and a can from the store. They went out and got the necessary fruits and vegetables, blended them up and whatnot manually at the house. That's what you're gonna have to do if you want to take your health to that next level, y'all. The enemy isn't gonna give you anything in the store that you can buy for $5.99 that's gonna turn your health around. Don't be that naive, y'all. Naked is not the answer. All right, and we give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham. Rakakorash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa Akwat, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.